reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy.
Having anything interesting over there, Q? To drink?
I have a Neapolitan shake.
Okay. We made a little bit of a purchase. I mean, that sounds pretty fucking baller, but do you have the Shirley Temple 7-Up?
No, but I've tried the zero sugar version of it. I haven't tried the regular yet.
The regular is very sugary. You get about, I believe it's 90% of your daily intake of sugar per can. It's a lot of sugar, but damn is it good. This is chilled. It's delicious.
I'm
The
new flavor of Dr. Pepper in January.
What flavor is that?
I think it's blackberry.
Ooh. Hopefully it's something like the dark berry that you had prior.
Well, no, this is supposed to be all new. It's supposed to be
different.
So they're saying blackberry, so I think they mean actual blackberry.
Ooh.
Not like a fake berry like the dark berry one is. Although the dark berry is phenomenal.
Yes, it is. I remember you were jonesing for it toward the end of its lifespan, like you were looking at places.
Well, because they only release it as like a tie-in type of thing, or like a publicity thing for movies. And so like
Venom, was it?
No, it's done Spider-Man and it's done Jurassic World.
That's right. That was the second one. Right.
So I'm wondering if with the new Jurassic World movie
might come back.
Maybe. Because we're still pretty far out on another Spider-Man film.
Yeah. We're getting the animated series soon.
Are we?
Yeah.
Did they confirm that? I thought that was still rumor mill.
Nope. They gave us they gave us months for the releases. Not, I believe some of them got actual dates, like November 12th. Yesterday was Deadpool and Wolverine hit Disney Plus. So for those.
Well, yeah. So but I didn't think we had a confirmed thing on the show.
Yes, sir. Let me go and grab it. Keep forgetting to mute that. Friendly neighbor.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about 97.
No. February.
Yeah. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah. I remember now.
Okay. Going over to the good old Humble Bundles, we have ourselves a couple really good ones. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate Collection. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has always been a Saturday morning cartoon for a short time of my life. I kind of fell off of it, and then when we saw Mutant Mayhem, that rekindled that, because during that time I saw the second of the Michael Bay ones, and it kind of pulled me out of TMNT for a while. But this,
you have to actually watch either one of those.
First one's not bad. The second one's terrible. Second one, it was uncomfortable at some times. The action scenes were fine, but it was uncomfortable. I would like to see these comics put into a TV series / maybe a quick run-in movie. Ooh.
They have confirmed a R-rated film.
Then disregard. I'm excited. Oh my goodness. But The Last Ronin definitely has interested me. I've read the first issue that you slid over to my hands, but I have not read any of the others. This might be something I nab so that way I can read the rest of it. We have here the TMNT featuring Last Ronin comic bundle. Now that is of itself, it is all 16 books. All 16 of the Last Ronin. It also includes The Last Ronin Lost Years, which is the prequel, correct?
I do believe so, yeah.
Okay. And then it gives you all the original stuff that Eastman did. The Ultimate Collection Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. They all look really great with their covers, very Eastman-like. I've only read a little bit of the individual comics, and I would like to read a lot more, and this would probably be a good way to do it. However,
my TMNT reading has been very much all over the place.
Same, but minimal. because I do remember reading one of these. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Game Changer, Isolation, and Damage Done. This is a part of the Reborn stuff that has 5, but I don't. It's very itchy. Like I remember seeing this cover right here on the left, but I think there's something I have in my box that's very reminiscent of this. Even still, you get all 8 parts of the Reborn set with the maximum purchase. Oh, up to 9, I'm sorry. Then there's an interesting one, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Armageddon Game. And this one looks like a Jigsaw-ish handle the situation that's in front of you. And one of the covers has the turtles standing next to Shredder. And I'm like, that's a bad guy.
Dun, dun.
That's a bad guy. So this one does interest me as well. I really love this cover here of The Last Ronin. So nice and crispy looking. Very simple. And then Saturday Morning Adventures. I've bought a bundle from them once before. They also did a run of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the 90s cartoon art style, late 80s, early 90s
Nice.
cartoon style. And all 3 volumes are in there. And there's even a couple art books. One of the art of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I think there's one. Nope, that was it. Just that one. It shows you the concept art behind Mutant Mayhem. All of these, $30? $30 for all 27 of these items. But you're also getting all 16 issues of The Last Ronin. I might buy this one because it also helps out Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish creates life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses or debilitating injuries, and they seek to bring every eligible child's wish to life. And they say there it is. They grant a wish every 17 minutes on average somewhere in the world. And they got the numbers to back it up. They've got all of the actors, actresses, cake makers, bakers. There is so many individuals that have asked for very particular wishes and have had them all come true. So this one I'm definitely going to be supporting.
Yeah, we're very, very much Make-A-Wish supporters around here.
Yes, sir.
And these here parts of them here.
Around these, them there. Yes. G.I. Joe role-playing game. I've heard a little bit through the grapevines on this one, but it looks really cool. 10R Renegade Game Studios and a couple very interesting collaborators made some physical items. A G.I. Joe role-playing set celebrated to Cobra, the Cobra dice bag, a role-playing game expanded character journal, a Sergeant Slaughter limited edition accessory pack, and the role-playing game standee pack 1 for G.I. Joe. Now, those are all physical items. When you pay the highest tier, $40, you still have to pay a little bit of shipping. I looked at mine. Mine's only $7 and some change for all 5 of the items. Not bad. But if you're also wanting... Ooh, pardon me. If you're also wanting a couple of additional pieces, you of course get the PDF version, as well as the PDF version of Sergeant Slaughter, a Cobra Codex, Ferocious Fighters, Factions in Action Volume 1, the Operation Cold Iron, that looks a little funny. Oh, that looks even more funny. The Field Guide to Action and Adventure, which crosses over 2 more very interesting worlds. It makes them kind of canon? I don't know. Power Rangers and Transformers crossover in this PDF.
Could you imagine you're in your I can't think of the name. I am such a bad nerd. The robot the Power Rangers use. The Megazord. Thank you. Could you imagine you're fucking around in your Megazord and it turns out it's a Transformer the whole time?
I mean, that's what they kind of are. Hold on, figuratively, they kind of are.
Yeah, but like they're not alive.
Well, how do they get maintenance? How do they get built? I'm over that thinking. G.I. Joe, the role-playing game, the Factions and Actions Volume 2, The Quartermaster's Guide to Gear gives you a whole bunch of items to include. The G.I. Joe Emerald Oblite Adventure, which includes a whole truckload of vehicles and getting to places type of role playing. The Operation Spring Cleaning, which both gets rid of items but also adds items. It's new items. It is replacements. And the Treacherous Coils of Cobra and the Operation Close Call are two very interesting adventures. You also get the bonus material, and for only $1, you get the Cobra Confusion, which includes Megatron talking to the Cobra Commander to establish a good truce to go against the G.I. Joe slash Autobots.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Sorry.
It's okay. This one here helps out Doctors Without Borders, which helps get medical attention all over, mostly all over the world. They were hit very hard with COVID-19, and they were one of the front runners to making sure that we fought off COVID-19. And they're still fighting it off to a much more smaller degree, but this helps get doctors everywhere. And last but not least, let's get tactical with Calypso Games. Me and Calypso have had a strange relationship as far as tactics style games. I'm not a big fan of them, but maybe someone out there is. This one here gives you all of the Disciples Liberation, plus I think one of its DLCs further down. Dungeons 3, if you happen to building little dungeons for heroes to climb their way through. It also includes co-op mode in case you want to co-op evil laughter together, and a whole bunch of a lot of DLCs. Now, with the DLCs come a lot of other items, maps, utilities, and heroes that want to stop you. Commandos 3, an old school wartimey tactics adventure, very Risk, very what's another Wasteland. If you've ever played Wasteland, it's very similar to that. Immortal Realms, Vampire Wars, a nice top-down turn-based card game. It's fine. I didn't like it personally, but it's not. I just don't like deck building games. And then, of course, it has a bunch of the commandos and the commando likes, where you are a small squad or medium-sized platoon sneaking in, doing what they need to against either German or Soviet troops, that kind of thing. Further down, commandos, small squad, dungeons, always dungeons, and then coupons for in case you want some more other additions, or Dungeons 4, which I didn't know existed.
You like a coupon.
I do like a coupon too, but I didn't even know Dungeons 4 was a thing. But all of that is only for $15. So if you happen to really like tactical style games, this is your go-to. This one helps out. One tree planted. This one's just very straightforward. Every dollar equals one tree. Can't really get much more dedicated than that.
Or direct.
Yes. Oh, Quincy, I've been playing a lot of zombies, and I'm probably after this podcast and after it's uploaded, I'm probably going to hop in and play some more zombies. I like zombies.
Would you say it's become an addiction?
No, I can quit at any time. It's just Gobblegum.
I can stop whenever I want.
I can stop whenever I want. It's just Gobblegum is really hard to get. So that's my only... I don't want to call it a complaint, because it's not a complaint. It's just... You got to play to get the Gobblegum. And that's the bummer. What's the most level you've made it to on any map?
I've only made it to 11 because each time I am actively trying to do the exfil.
Okay. I have made it to 51 before the server crashed, and it gets so hard.
Ooh, did you hear about the streamer who? Let me pull up the stats on it. Keep talking.
Okay. 4.5 hours just to reach level 50 alone. So it is a major sweat issue. If you are wanting to do that solo with friends, it just multiplies. Everything in you have two people, it multiplies. It doesn't add, it multiplies. So doing it solo is probably the best bet. Did the Liberty Falls Easter egg. It was very fun. We did it under 30 minutes. Got a special calling card. Looks nice. But now, Treyarch has given us a big roadmap, and they are telling us everything. They aren't saying some mysterious stuff. No, they are telling us everything. Oh, I downloaded it. Whoops. No, open image. Oh, it is. Oh, it's downloading it. Oh, no. Well, there. I'll just do this then. So, we are getting...
Oh, here it is, real quick.
Oh, okay.
Black Ops 6 YouTuber accidentally leaves 12-hour, 147-round zombies a run without saving and quitting.
Oh, no. That's not good.
YouTuber Mr. Rothwaffles said, quote, "I'm in pain."
That's fair. So we're getting a bunch of maps, one of which is getting redone. We are getting Hacienda redone, Nuketown Holiday redone, so it looks like Christmas on Nuketown. I know you're gonna probably enjoy that. But for the near future, we are getting 3 new maps. 4 in the middle of the season. We are getting Hideout, Extraction, and Heirloom. Heirloom is a box with cover. That's all it is. Heirloom is gonna scare me to no end. It is.
Okay.
I wish I was like when I saw the maps further down, but I'll show you in a minute. But we're also getting some new score streaks, a new perk, a new wild card, a hand cannon as a score streak, which kind of confuses me. But then again, if it's probably in core, it probably rips like a son of a gun. Shadow, which I assume from the look of it doesn't activate mines, which will be good because I hate running into blast packs. And High Roller, which I have no clue what that does. But we're getting that in the middle of the season. Not quite yet. We are also getting some new game modes. Ransack, which is run and gun, steal supplies, head back to base. That's basically Ransack. Prop Hunt, which is very much what it sounds like. You play as a prop, and there are things hunting you.
No way, we're getting Prop Hunt in Black Ops?
Yes, and you will be earning XP for it.
I'm going to want to play that.
That's fine. That's great. It's fantastic. They've added 3 different other styles so that way you could play private matches, and I don't quote me on this. I believe you could play private prop hunt, so you could just play with your friends and still earn experience. But I'm not 100% on that one. The zombies directed mode, so you only have a little bit more time to do Terminus or Liberty Falls before the early is over, if you have to do any of the major Easter eggs or complete Terminus. I completed Liberty Falls, so I have both the early and the regular. When the
I didn't know there was things I had to complete and that were going away.
Yes. They didn't exactly announce this either. To me, I didn't hear anything about it until literally a couple days ago. I had no clue. When I completed it, that's when I learned. And then 3 new Gobblegums. Completely new Gobblegums, which I'm a huge fan of Gobblegums. I like playing zombies with Gobblegums. And a new map. I don't know if this is going to be a part of... It just says new perk, field upgrade, ammo mod, and more. So we don't have very much on this. Citadel des Morts? So Citadel of Dead? I'm unsure, but I'm very excited because these guys have worked really hard on all of these maps. Except for Raven. Raven, you're doing okay. We are getting some new bundles and some new operators apart with the Battle Pass. We're getting the Replacer, who is also being voiced by Peter Stormare. I am probably going to buy it.
I'm going to go as long as I can without spending money because I've never really spent money on a Call of Duty game. I normally buy the game, buy the map packs, and that's it.
That's fair. That's fair.
So this is quite a lot to take in as someone that hasn't played Call of Duty in a very long time.
And I'm not even halfway done, brother. I'm not even halfway done. Brightmare is also going to be in the middle of the season where it's going to be a very bright looking unicorn helmeted Cyberpunk-ish type of individual who leaves a little bit of a streak behind them when they run. Eh, Savati Sev Dumas is the tier 100. The black cell skin that comes with it has like this piece of amber kind of etched in with some lava coming down, and a companion where a hyena eats your face, as one does.
Okay.
Yeah, you just summon a hyena to do it. As said, not even half. Now we've reached the halfway point. On the Call of Duty Warzone, now that Season 1 is finally starting, you are getting the Omni movement, the Black Ops 6 weapons, and a map called Area 99. Now, with the Area 99, it's a small resurgence map, which means I believe up to 55 can play in this map. And you can kind of see it. If you go into theater mode in either Warhead or Nuketown, you can float away a little bit off in the distance. You can find Area 99. It's very poorly textured, but you can see the general outcome. You can see the 4 spots of blue, red, green, and yellow, and they're all kind of conjoined together. This place looks like it's going to be a packed madhouse. Getting from point A to point B seems like it would be a task, and there is going to be a lot of daily challenges for Area 99 players. Rebirth Island is going to be the same but different, and Uzbekistan is going to be a little different. They said they're going to shrink it down just a tiny little bit. And then we're also getting a shit ton of weapons, including, but not limited to, a cleaver, a drill, a power drill, yes, and a Dragon's Breath attachment for your shotguns. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh man, I am very happy that Treyarch said, Activision, let us work on this game and just leave us alone. We will make you money, hand over fist.
Well, this one was in development for quite some time, right?
Yes. So as soon as I believe Black Ops Cold War was when Treyarch folded their arms over their chest and said, "See, you should have just let us build our game." And Activision was like, "Yeah, you'll have your fine, get started on it." And so that's why Vanguard was so lackluster, because it was a bare bones crew. It felt crappy. I didn't like Vanguard all that much. I'm glad it came and went. World War II came and went. I liked it. It was fine. It didn't really do anything special.
The last time I went out of my way and bought a Call of Duty game was whatever game came out right before Call of Duty Ghost.
Advanced Warfare, I think.
Okay. And I didn't like all the futuristic stuff, and that's why I stopped playing, so that makes sense. And then you went through and you bought Cold War, and I played a little bit of it, but I didn't finish it. And then there was another one you got, I think.
World War II.
Yeah, which I have not played at all, but I eventually want to go through and at least play the campaign.
It's a fun campaign. It's probably one of my favorite campaigns because it's very wartime heroics. It's not one man stands above all. It's a one man stands above all, but also behind enemy lines in the trenches, getting actual mud on his hands and going, am I fighting for good? It's a good trip. It's not as strong as, let's say, Spec Ops: The Line, but it does hit. If you go over to callofduty.com and hop over to the blog, it'll be one of the top posts. It'll show you the layouts of the maps that are going to be coming out. Hideout, Heirloom, which, as said, it's just a box. That's all it really is. You will spawn over here in this little corner, and it's a box. I am not excited for this map at all.
I think I might sit that one out.
This is a look at one of the future skins. It is steampunk. I'll go down further and show you more of the skins. There is a lot of skins that are going to be dropped that I'm kind of excited for. Racket is inside of a bank vault. Looks really nice. Holiday Nuketown looks just as good as Nuketown, but with Christmas apparel.
I'm kind of excited.
Are you? Okay. I would say hop into that Nuketown 24/7 and really hop in, you know. So as I said, ransack, loot gold bars, take it to another point. It is basically not capture the flag, because
It sounds like capture the flag.
it's similar to it. You go to a middle point and take something while staying alive, and you can take from other players. and take it back to your
Okay.
spawn. So, I don't know what to really call that. Like, it's not King of the Hill, because King of the Hill, you have to stay in the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, even still. Prop Hunt is going to be in the middle of the season, and it's going to be just a nice little event. There will be a few daily challenges, which is survive for X amount of time or yell at a player at X distance while staying alive. Fun little challenges for you to do while being in the tough one. The new shadow perk, it says undetectable to enemy traps and mines. Yippee-ki-yay, I'm happy for that. Shrapnel radar, perk slot 3, type recon. Dealing blast damage to your enemies will reveal them on your mini-map. Well, I think I might have found my new blue card for slot 3. Because there wasn't anything good in slot 3, so yes, please. Score streak, hand cannon, 900. This mid-level score streak, last seen in Black Ops Cold War, allows players to equip a massively powered handgun for a finite amount of time. Though it has a slow rate of fire and limited ammunition, it makes up for with a good handling, improved hipfire accuracy, with a faster hipfire shooting speed, and the biggest bonus of all, high penetration shot that can one-shot enemies. Cool.
So, my first match back into Call of Duty was relatively good KDR wise. For someone who hasn't played Call of Duty in that many years. That being said, I'm not used to the streaks being the way they are, and I didn't use a single one that entire first match.
Oh, so yeah, they're a little different. They're no longer in various spots now. Everything feels very contracted to controller, and even when I plug in my keyboard and mouse, it feels 3, 4, 5 is your score streaks, and 1 and 2 is your weapon switches. You are very locked in on that.
It's on the D-pad for controller. I'm just not like you. It used to be like you hit a score streak type of thing. Like it used to, like in my day. In my day, it yelled at you.
Yeah.
But I've got to just grow and adjust with the new game.
Yes, and this one isn't too high of a level cap. It's very arcadey. It feels very fun. It's not trying to yell at you about its movement. It just says, "Here's the movement. Get used to it. Are you used to it? Go out there and have fun." Like Treyarch wants this game to be fun. Even if you're having a shit game, you can still even out. You can still kind of top off. Here we go. This one kind of was weird. When equipped, the new wildcard, High Roller. This is what I was interested in. I forgot to see it. When equipped, this allows the player to have a 4th skill streak to earn during core 6v6 multiplayer matches. Might we suggest pairing it with the hand cannon? Oh. Ranked play is going to be popping out. We got to look at a few of the ranked skins. They look fine. They don't really do anything outrageous. They're very bright yellow and black, with the skull with the little crown. I know ranked play isn't really my thing, and I don't think I'm gonna be doing it in this one either. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crimson, iridescent, and top 250. Which top 250 is the best of the best. And it showcases on your chest on what your rank is. That's kind of cute how you can run at people, and if you see them with one of the top 250 or champion level skins, you can just be like, yeah, I'm not playing this one today. Zombie Season 1 content teaser definitely dropped, of course, how it was supposed to be. So, with the directed version, it's just kind of teaching you how to do the Easter egg, how to finish the map. And then
I've heard the Easter egg's interesting, but I haven't actually looked at it or bothered to try to get it yet. You sent me a TikTok on it, but it was also a very mean TikTok, so it was kind of hard to focus.
That's fair. It explains it in great detail, but the one in Liberty Falls has you finishing up at a church, an experiment that went okay, but not in a way that this individual wanted, so you get taught how to do it backwards.
Also, I sat down and I watched a 30-minute video
Mm-hmm.
Actually, to be fair, I listened to it because I was working. I listened to a 30-minute video about the entire lore of Call of Duty Zombies up to this point because so much has changed since the
Yes.
last time I played. And then I actually went through and also did one for the Black Ops storyline. I was like, I feel like I'm missing shit. And mainly what I was missing was Cold War because I didn't finish the storyline.
Oh.
But I was like, okay, but it was nice to have the refresher. But yeah, I ended up having to do a lore video for uh, zombies because I'm like, this is so different and everything's changed so much.
And it's gonna keep changing because guess what? We're getting another map, a big castle, Citadel des Morts. It is mystery text has been kind of covered up, so thanks. But after the shocking revelations at the culmination of the Terminus main quest, Weaver Maya, Carver, and Gray follow an uncovered clues to Europe and discover an abandoned castle, a citadel of the dead, if you will. And then a lot of blacklist stuff.
I just realized
Yes.
that lore video I watched didn't touch on Call of the Dead.
Is it can't? Well, I got. It would be. It would have to be. Hmm.
Even if it isn't, that lore video should be like, it ain't canon and moved on. You
Yeah.
know? I may have to do some digging.
So we're getting a new perk. We're getting new growth trees for the perks in general. We're getting 3 new gobblegums, as I mentioned before. We're getting 1 new creature that's all covered up here, but you can see his disgusting little feet here. And
This is starting to feel like a full-time job.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm still not done. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up super quick. Area 99 showcases their map on where to land, as
This
usual.
might be fun.
This definitely, yeah, I can probably do it. They have weapon stations all over the place, so that way you can upgrade your stuff on the fly. It's a lot more easier, a little bit more compact than how it was in regular Warzone. Regular Warzone, you had to sit down, make sure you're right with the right weapon you had was out. Do you want a suppressor? Give it a second. Find the suppressor. No, now it's a little bit click click. You can attach weapons on tap. So if you like get a weapon you already have, you can already have it spec'd. So when you go to the case, you have enough money, it'll spec it out the way you wanted as your loadout, one can say. Um, I'm excited to see what's below the reactor because they said there's an Easter
I
egg down there.
hardly know the reactor.
Yep. The mannequin assembly unit is also down below the test sites, the bunkers, the reactors, the cooling towers, etc., etc. They're talking about all of it. Uzbekistan is definitely going to be a little bit more big map on it.
I
They
feel like
said,
this could be a stream in and of itself.
oh,
Like Jesus Christ, this is insane.
still not done, by the way. Yeah. Resurgence, they're just talking about Plunder, the old game mode on Uzbekistan where you pick up things in exfil, the Warzone ranked play for those who are sweaty. Um, some new cinematics for going in and out of the Gulag. Um,
Gulag.
Gulag, yeah. Your loadouts will move over from multiplayer to Warzone should you want them to. The weapons that you save in your codex can be rolled over as well. Um, they showcase new buttons being mapped a little differently in Warzone, so be sure to pay attention to that. Uh, they are comparing, of course, their weapon count compared to other titles. They said, yes, it is 40 now, but we hope to reach the maximum amount when everything is all said and done, um, which they are saying about 75. So 77, 60, and 40 equaling out to 177 weapons in Warzone. And then, of course, all the
Weapons.
unlockables and
More perks, more wild cards. I haven't
more.
even like scratched the surface on that stuff. I'm like level I don't even know, like 6.
Yeah. And then the operators and oh yeah, also the bundles. Let's go down to the bundles real quick. Hang on. Hang on. The blueprints for the weapons, the new weapons that are coming out, the power drill, cool. Still going, by the way. Treyarch. 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 I'm still going, by the way. I'm still scrolling. That's that pack. That's Goliath, there's Sev, there's the new character with the hyena. There's the replacer, both heated and original, voiced by Peter Stormare. And when you get a shot in the back, he says, "I'm your daddy now," and I was like, "That's funny. I like that." The pro leagues are also getting skins, which is super freaking nice. Draconic Force, a little bit much for me. I like it. Um, I IDEAD Mastercraft, where already you can get some of these guns in multiplayer. I ran into a shotgun that shot lightning at me in multiplayer. I died to a lightning bolt.
That's
Like Treyarch wants this game to be super fun, so they are adding wacky guns, and adding just kind of fun little tracers to everything. The steampunk bundle, the cool guy looking bundle, and the parasite. I like the parasite warrior. It looks very Geiger-esque.
yeah, I can see that.
Oh shit. Oh, these weren't even all of the packs. Oh god, you guys gypped me out of a little bit of content. But in short, I saw a few of the upcoming ones where it is a raccoon human, a humanoid with a raccoon head, and it is called, oh man, what was it? Oh, trash something. Oh, come on. Black Ops 6. Let me see. That's the patch notes, rank play, heirloom. Ah, bundles, bundles, bundles. Pardon me for 2 seconds. Oh, it's even giving a little bit more of a better look at all these skins. A part of the battle pass, you also get some like a New York gangster-esque individual, and a very interesting blade like guy. Where is the purchasables? There's also a lot of freaking gun skins in the battle pass. Like these guys put so
You
much
realize that as you're
effort.
scrolling, it's highlighting and moving down on the left. You could just click that thingy, right?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure I could find it, but yeah, you're right. You are right. There's the pro skins. There's the raccoon cash bandit. Found it. And then for those who like sharks, g'day bait. It hurts my noodle a little bit sometimes. But we're gonna be getting Street Shark in Black Ops 6. That's
I can dig
Jossum.
it.
No? Okay.
I said I could dig it.
Yeah, but I said that's Jossum.
Oh, I thought that was his name.
No.
I didn't realize that was you making a pun. I'm very proud of you for the pun.
Thank you. His name is Bloke Biter. Mm.
Okay.
Some new Gobblegums are going to be released, of course. Gobblegum packs are going to be available for purchase. I may buy them if it's good rates. I don't know. I don't want to be gambling on Gobblegum. The 3 Gobblegums only have a simple name of it: Hell's Cleaner,
I
Death
don't
Rattle.
like a loot box type of thing. If I just spend real money to try to, maybe get something, I don't approve.
Concur. I'm curious on how this stuff works, because this is a part of the bundles set, is Hell's Cleaner, Death Rattle, and Doom and Boom, which gives you skins to like RCXD and weapons, as well as, I believe, Death Rattle gives you a skin. But I don't know what Hell's Cleaner is, because it looks very grapple hooky, but with a little bit of a drill on the end. I don't know. Looks Saw. But I'm very excited to see what else is going to be coming out for season 2. Like, this is just season 1. Like, all of
Right.
this is all season 1 stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, especially considering they tend to release a game like every year to 2 years.
Yeah, and with that, I will close out of Call of Duty and not talk about this for another season. Holy shit. But something I will talk about, Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns, the season pass that is, I believe this is the wrap up of the first season, is Ghostface. We talked about this before, but I showed Quincy a very nice looking fatality. I kind of like it. I kind of like it a lot. Here, I'll show everybody.
I'm rather happy with it. Yeah, it was it was pretty fun. And it's nice, call to Scream. So
Yes. Bleh. Ah. I mean, I'm sure you can stream Mortal Kombat, right? Even still available November 19th for
I feel like if you
Ghosts.
just put that it's mature content, I think you're fine.
Can I do that? Yes, I can. I'll do that after for the VOD.
I mean, shouldn't we already be marked as that because of our language?
Nope, I'm marked as everyone.
Yeah, I don't think we should be.
So, for those who know me, I'm a huge fan of Warcraft. The very first Warcraft game really settled in on me on tactics style games for a brief time. Then Warcraft 2 came out and allowed for ocean travel, and I'm like, ooh, this is actually really fun. And ocean battles were like really nice, and carrying people over from one land to another to build on those bits, very fun. We're getting a remastered battle chest featuring 1, 2, and all of Warcraft 3. I'm probably not gonna get it because Blizzard's making some very interesting decisions right now, and they're not great. Aside from this, they are also popping into Overwatch 2 Classic mode. Now, to us, Classic means what it was like before, right? What
Okay.
Overwatch 1 was. No, 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 no. They are reverting every issue they have ever changed, which means that Mercy buff from 12 seasons ago, yeah, you can now pick up your entire team in less than a second. Things are busted again. And I'm like, why are you bringing this?
They're choosing to break the game
They are choosing to break the game
and
because
just
they're
try to call it
also,
nostalgia.
for the sake of nostalgia, plus they are leaving in the broken Genji movement that was from before. And I said, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
That's a fair statement. You were
I
so worried
have
about could you that you never stopped and thought should you.
right, and I don't know, just they're trying to grasp at straws. Their player count is slowly dwindling lower and lower. To those who still play Overwatch 2, I commend you. I like the game. It's just let it go, let it go. Project Overkill. I wish I had something to really explain talk about this game other than it's a high dynamic, high fidelity hack and slash. It feels a little Souls like, it feels a little Genshin-ish, where everything kind of in front of you, specifically in front of your blade, is what's hit, and it does a lot of damage. There's dashing, there's rocket jumps, there's a guy who's got like 50 freaking weapons on him. It's crazy, it's zany, it's very flashy. I would love to see this in 4K. Oh, wait, this is 4K footage. It is beautiful.
I don't have 4K eyes, so
That's fair. But this game is very pretty. Its background's very vibrant, very colorful. You can tell what the foreground background, you can tell what's flooring. There is no like this is an arena fighter that just looks really good. And I'm kind of here for it. I'm here to see what's more about this. It's just called Project Overkill. And nothing more is said about it. I just give me these new games. Give me these new games that are probably free to play because it's done by Nexon of all people, which I thought Nexon went under.
I can't keep a track of what game company does and doesn't exist anymore with the way it's going. Especially when you have what's their faces buying everyone up, but just not doing anything with them.
And NetEase laundering money a couple months before, well, getting caught money laundering a couple months or a month before Marvel Rivals drops.
Oh yeah, that well, it wasn't them; it was their employees. It
Their
wasn't like the
employees.
company.
You are
It's not like
correct.
it's not like the company released a mission statement that said we're going to launder money.
Correct. But holy crap, that's a lot of money to just wind up go missing.
Yeah.
It feels very Office Space where pennies on the dollar. Oops, moved over a decimal too far. But oh, do you know who the announce character they decided to throw at us?
For Rivals?
For
I feel like I
Rivals.
knew, but I don't remember.
Moon Knight. And he looks good. Let me finish taking a drink and I will show you real quick. But he looks so fucking cool. He looks a little Taskmastery, but I kind of dig it.
Yeah, he's got a lot of tech going on.
Random bullshit go. But I love the glide. The glide was so nice.
It does look good.
He's got a grapple hook to get him up to high places, and then he just beats the shit out of you. He deals a lot of damage, and he heals, I believe, on critical hit kills. I'm unsure, but he looks very easy to play, very fun, puts down little turrets, little unks. I am excited for this game. I'm excited that it's free to play. I'm excited that all characters from start to its inevitable end, Marvel Rivals will not continue on beyond itself. But from start to finish, all characters will be free.
It's interesting to me that they're doing this in wake of what's happened with a few other things, because they just said that Warner Brothers games suffered like $100 million loss or something like that because of multiverses.
Yes and no. Like, the player base is still there. I have no idea who.
Warner Brothers lost $100 million on it because they're not making it.
That because what they do they turned it free to play.
The game,
That's right.
They released it free to play. It was always free to play, just like this is. And you're hoping that people are going to sit there and get interested enough in your free to play game that they're going to sit there and buy all your cosmetics or your character unlocks and whatnot.
Well, character unlocks free, but yeah, I get your point. Skins. It's got to be the skins. Oh boy. Hopefully they're damn good, because I mean, with Spider-Man you get Spider-Punk. So would you put money on to buy Spider-Punk?
Probably not. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's cool, but it's just like that already isn't my style of game. But it's just like
nothing extra.
I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, but because that also bothers me though, because like I don't want to be playing Call of Duty and have to buy a gun to have it. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
It feels like, you know, it's a lack of substance. You know, you give the game for free, but it's not a story-driven game.
Correct.
And so it's going to struggle. But then at the same time, games as services is also just a bad concept. It just doesn't work. Like, there's been a couple that have done well. Every other one has fucking failed severely. And so it's like, why does everybody keep trying? Just make a game and release a game. Stop trying to do games for services. It's not working. Stop trying to do these free games because people are already playing the ones they want. You're not reinventing the wheel here.
Right. But do you know what one of the most successful Steam games is?
Team Fortress 2.
That is correct. So when you take that...
But if people want to play Team Fortress 2, those go play Team Fortress 2, not your knockoff.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
That's right. They want variety with a nice face. And so with Rivals, I'm like, ooh, I like this character. Oh, hey, Jeff the Shark. I like that character too. And then I kind of lean over a little bit further and I'm like, ooh, I like the playing of Marvel Rivals.
Yeah,
and
you're going to download it because it's free and you're going to do it. But are you going to put money into it?
Oh, probably not. God, no.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Where are they making their money? I don't know. Someone will buy it.
And it's one of those things where, you know, it's like we were talking about the... what was it last week before we were talking about the new Death Note game?
Oh yeah, it's on PlayStation Plus, by the way. So if you have a PlayStation Plus, you get it for free.
I just canceled my PlayStation Plus membership. Like literally today. It was gonna renew in like 4 days, and I haven't used it in like 6 months. So
that's fair.
So I was like, why am I wasting the money? But like, you know, with that Death Note thing, you know, and even with this, I sit there and go, or instead of going through and investing all this money to build a game around your IP, don't get me wrong, this looks cool. I hope it does well. I don't know that it will. Why not go to the people that are already doing it and license the shit out of your IP, and then they can sell them as packs, and then you didn't have to spend all the money.
Yeah.
People are already playing Team Fortress 2. People were already playing Overwatch. Overwatch 2 didn't need to happen. People were already playing Dead by Daylight. All the spin-offs haven't needed to be a thing.
Yeah.
Not spin-offs, but the attempts at, catching lightning in a bottle again.
Correct.
I get it. People want to do their thing. I respect it. Maybe work with them to do a spin-off of said game or license your IPs. Trying to build an entire game that already exists and then market it to be profitable is a very difficult thing.
It is a very difficult thing, and I'm excited to see what this is going to do.
I somewhat understood multiverses because they're not going to go to Nintendo and be like, "Hey, put a bunch of our characters in."
Yeah.
Because Nintendo doesn't really do that, and I get that. And Soul Calibur hasn't really been what Soul Calibur used to be in a very long time.
You mean they don't play nice in the sandbox? They do combine all of their stuff with Nintendo stuff, and then say, "Hey, we'll borrow your stuff."
Which, by the way, did you hear they're saying that they have confirmed they will announce the Switch successor before the end of Nintendo's fiscal year? Nintendo's fiscal year ends in like March.
All right.
So that probably won't actually be launched or announced, let alone launched for the holidays. Assuming the attempt is to probably try to get as much of the final stock of Switches that are already out there to sell.
That's fine too.
But yeah, so it's like I kind of understood multiverses because it's like there wasn't anywhere to take those.
Yeah.
You want to do that kind of game. I understood it. It didn't work. That sucks.
On to the next
Move
one.
on.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you invested that much money into that? That's a lot of money to invest into something that already existed, and you could have just kind of copied it, because you kind of copied it anyways.
I mean, so that's the other funny thing is the something of Aether, Rivals of Aether is the
Ether?
Aether, AETR.
I don't know. I have no idea.
But even still, it's a copy clone of Smash, but it does really well.
Right.
So it's just, I guess, figure your audience and hope it doesn't fuck up anything and charge light, because I think Aether is Rivals of Aether. I think is only like $15. So
yeah, and they were really going off the fact that people are invested in the IPs that they were using in multiverses, and they even turned into the skid of the Shaggy meme, and I respect that.
Yeah. Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
It didn't help that you took the game down, and it disappeared for fucking ever, and then when you brought it back, you didn't really announce that it was back.
I don't want Concord to come back.
That's good and dead. They even closed that branch of the studio.
Yes, sir. December 6th, 2024, you can play as Moon Knight and all of the other characters that are available for free with Marvel Rivals. I'm excited. I'll probably download it day one. But first, before that, December 5th, the day after my birthday, we're going to get the Delta Force open beta with the operations that allows you and two other friends to hop into a region, get a piece of intel, and try to get out. I really like the fact that they have an entire textured tower that you have to go in, turn on the power, open up the vault, and get out.
That does sound kind of fun and cool.
I would like to do something with this. It is going to be free to play. However, a lot of the weapons are really rough to unlock. There are some purchasables, some speed booster type things, double XPs, and limited wear stuff. Like anything you find out in the wild, you bring back. If you die out there, you lose that stuff. It is very Tarkov in that sense, where you need to be a little cautious about your corners and make sure your buddy's got your back. I'm excited for it.
Okay, but if my buddy's got my back, who's got my front?
I don't know. I mean, if you're not looking in your front, I don't know, brother. So, Quincy showed me probably one of the most craziest trailers of a Chinese developers made a Japanese takeover America style story. And it
At least that was my understanding when I explained it to you.
And it worked. It worked. And I was like, you're okay. So it's very Metal Wolf, because Metal Wolf is a Japanese born individual became the president, and then they have giant robot fight. Like, that is the whole story. Richard type thing. This one kind of speaks to me in that level, but at the same time feels as strange as Fist of the North Star, where a guy can hold a piece of dynamite and the main character goes, "That's not kung fu," and he goes, "Who cares? I'm winning." Like, it's very strange, but at the same time post-apocalyptic. It's so cool. I am here for it. It has hack and slash meets third-person shooter meets parrying of Dark Souls. I'm here for this fucking game. It is called Showa American Story. And there's also someone dressed like Astro Boy, which also is another interesting, and he's surrounded by garbage.
Pretty sure that we saw like what looked like playground things that kids would ride, and they were fucking Ultraman.
They were Ultraman, yeah. And then further in, you literally get General, oh god, I forgot his name, from Fist of the North Star, who is very big, and the horse's neck is very long, but it's a giraffe. I
A lot going on here.
There's a lot going on here, but I am actually kind of excited for this shit. Watching the gameplay made me go, ooh, this looks kind of fire, but very Fist of the North Star, very God Hand, very strange running, a little Yakuza here and there, but I am an American cowboy, says the president, or Texas's governor. I'm sorry.
This game looks like something else. What was it called again?
Showa American Story. And it's got a lot of memorabilia of the past. The driving looks very fun. The going from place to place also has a bit of fun times. You have a motorcycle that is very Kamen Rider. I love the look of it. You get a Gigabuster drill that just attaches your arm. Neo Yokohama, San Francisco, and Neo Tokyo 6. And there's one more. Las Vegas also gets a redone look. It's so bizarre, but at the same time, I am very excited. There's oh my god, get out of there, go away. It's a very strange one. I'm definitely gonna be liking this one on Steam. It feels interesting and new. But speaking of interesting and new, Quincy, you know I like Doom and Quake, right?
Yep.
What if there was a game that was like that, but had wall running and slowdown mechanic?
Interesting.
So it's pretty much Fear meets Quake. The speed of Quake, the action of Fear. There's wall running, jumping, headshot modifiers, dive canceling. This game is non-stop movement. I also saw the word Titanfall in there. Yeah, adding a little bit of Titanfall because of this thing, the big LMG Gatling gun that sounded very heavy in the trailer. I recommend watching this trailer for yourself. It is loud and very oppressive. Music is great.
I very much am not going to be good at this game.
Oh, it looks very clingy. Like when this individual was running off the walls, it feels very clingy, so you can just do it easily. I feel like it's not going to be too bad. I feel like it's going to be Dusk, and Dusk is very quick. You can run backwards at like Mach 2 in Dusk. But this one is called Sprawl, and I'm going to add this one to my wish list. And it is also revealed that it's going to be on consoles in the middle of November, so soon. A Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Xbox Series X wrap. Should have probably had that back over there, but it's fine. It looks fine, but personally, I would want it to be a perk machine. This one has the Cerberus head with the Black Ops and all of the painted over text boxes. As said, I would have preferred it to be a perk machine. If you had a wrap of a perk machine, which perk would it be?
Probably Juggernaut.
Probably Juggernaut. Yeah, Juggernaut is the most popular. I would probably get the new macchiato, mustache macchiato. It's definitely been a lifesaver in a lot of runs.
I haven't gotten too into the perks yet. I haven't gotten to explore them and see too much about them yet.
I put a little challenge on myself, so I go straight to mustache macchiato, and I do a knife only run if I can. Yeah, I can make it to 26 easily with just a knife and macchiato. Easy peasy.
Alrighty.
But doop. A little bit of the up shoe news, but a little bit of the video game side. Thank you, Sneaker News, for having this one. You can now have shoes on your Fortnite characters. I've seen many a meme already. I've seen Cell wearing the shoes. I've seen Vegeta wearing them and being like, "Crease them, J's go Kakarot," or "I swear to God." These are great. These are fantastic. Putting shoes on a weird creature. I've seen them on a xenomorph. Looks great. There are some, however, that have little extra grippy feet that kind of pop through. Some hide them, some don't. You get some of the classic shoes. I'm unsure of their names, but here are the zoom in of them. They look great. I'm kind of excited to get the shark slipper. I'm curious if they're going to release this shark slipper.
I think no. These are everything that's available now.
Rubber. I mean, in physical.
Was that misunderstanding? I thought that this was supposed to be everything that was available in physical.
No, this is the game.
This is just in the game. I thought they were bringing the game stuff to real life. Okay.
As far as I know, I don't know because the Fortnite kit cosmetics has been revealed, but the Black Toe Reimagined, the Galaxy Foamposites, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement, the Bread Velvet Jordan 11s, and then two others from their classic set. But the Shark I have never seen. I have no clue where that, like, I wish they gave us more information on that. But once again, thank you, Sneaker News. You get the Black Toe ones for free from the Remix Pass. Also features a lot of Snoop Dogg stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm here for the Remix Pass. It's super great. Gets you a lot of cosmetics, music, lobby music, and a couple people have already invited me to play Fortnite. They're dying for these shoes. I didn't know how popular these were. But no, they are. Now we go into the. Do you have any other gaming things?
I don't think so.
But up shoe news. We got ourselves a Batman style coloring of a wondrous deep yellow covered by a black kind of plasticky look. Kind of reminiscent of, as you can see back here, the Tim Burton Batman, where you had to turn your whole body to look, but the shoe looks a little more comfortable. They call it the Batman colorway, but it was just to be nicknamed Batman. Just a simple black shoe with some yellow accents behind some mesh. Not really anything to talk about here. $150 to be released by the end of the year. Bop. And we like talking about glow-in-the-dark shoes. The Yakutake glow-in-the-dark Asics gel, gosh dang, Kayano 14s. These look good on their own in the standard white, but when you get a little bit of black light or a lot of sun, you see this nice splatter of paint, all of the guiding lines, and even the soles of the shoes are this great neon green. I am here for the glow-in-the-dark shoes. I'm happy they showed all these with the luminescence. Howdy, Rooster. Howdy, Zoinks.
Yeah, I do. I do like that they're actually properly showcasing.
Like,
Kind of been a problem with some of the ones on the back where you're like, do they glow in the dark? And we just can't tell.
We just can't tell. But no, they give us full ones. 170 USD. These are going to be released in Japan. They're, working it out as far as I'm hoping we get a US release of these. And they look really good even without the like glowing bits, like as far as it shows silver with white accents instead of the glowing accents. I didn't know it was silver. It's kind of hard to tell that it's silver, huh? A little bit.
I thought they were white.
And guess what, Quincy? I was saying, hey, you're saved. I'm not gonna go doing nothing with Crocs. And you were like, oh, thank God. And I said, torture time.
That's not what I said. I said I'm shocked.
You were shocked. But guess what? Got some. We have ourselves Fortnite Crocs because we like Fortnite. We like Fortnite.
Why?
Fortnite. The battle bus. You want to be on the battle bus?
Okay. Not really.
Look at the battle bus. It even comes with a little backpack.
It seems structurally unsound.
It is very structurally unsound. Well, it's a Croc. It's somewhat unsound.
I'm at the battle bus.
Oh, yeah, well. It can
The
fly.
concept of controlling and flying a bus because you tied balloons to it does not seem great to me.
Ah. And then you get the Peely one that has the waterproof shading and Peely's little face on the inside. It's this one's kind of adorable, but you're right, it is still at the end of it. Oh God, when you pull it off, you can see his ribs and brain. They killed Kevin. I concur. And then finally, you got the what is it? Cute team leader, cuddle team leader, in a healed one that adds a little bit of height to you. God, they're fuzzy. They are fuzzy gibbets. Oh, good. And
I don't like any of this.
Even the inside is in there. Oh God. So $70 for the Peely and the Crocs Classic Battle Bus one, and for the lifted one with the fuzzy gibbets, $90. And if you want just a five pack of the gibbets themselves, they look fine. $20 as usual, as around usual. And something that I wasn't expecting, but I'm happy to see, Gundam ones. I'm sweating. I'm sweating real bad. These look really cool. I kind of want these. It even comes with Amuro shield. Like, oh boy. Even for $5 you get a Amuro Ray gibbet, and for $20 you get the set. I'm classic Char, casually laughing at you on your croc. And then just a Gundam RX 78. I don't know why they threw the regular classic ones down here, but for the Gundam All-Terrain Clog 75 and for the kids version 60.
All-Terrain Clog, my God.
Yeah, because the back actually pulls in. It actually has like elastic.
Jeez.
Yes, sir. So I don't know why they thought it was an idea to do it, but it looks cool. Monopoly made a LeBron James edition game board. This thing looks sick.
Yeah, it's rather pretty. It kind of reminds me of the anniversary one I have downstairs. Because it's also like a built to where like you store everything inside of it like that. But this is very, very nice.
It's got his Nike plug down here. It's got his timepieces in the corner. I'm curious to see the rest of the board. It didn't have much good imagery to view on it because everything's at a weird slant or not properly rendered. Not mad at it. Just I guess they want to keep some things to purchase. The money looks crispy. The drawer that holds all the money, well organized. I'm sure you pull it further out, and that's where all the cards lay, the dice lays, etc. How much do you think this is gonna be?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot, and I don't know if they're even actually gonna release this, or if this is gonna be like a giveaway, limited edition type of thing, or if they're just giving it to LeBron himself. But I could see this being pretty pricey.
But this is a big one. And thank you again, Sneaker News, for having this one too. So, Secret Level is still going to be releasing their Concord episode, but they also showcased a 2.5 minute long trailer on the Game Trailer / Prime Video YouTube. This is just a list of the actors that are going to be in it, and I'm here for all of it except for Concord. To be told that your segment of an episode is going to be kind of useless to any story building, any momentum.
It would be worse is to be told we're just not going to release the thing you worked hard on.
That's fair. That is fair. Okay, I just hope that something can come out of this episode. But Secret Level is going to be featuring 10 episodes of 10 different video game esque or well, I guess Warhammer, whatever you want to consider Warhammer to be, tabletop or otherwise. But they are going to showcase a really good trailer of that. Sifu, Mega Man. Where are the titles? I know the titles are somewhere around here. Here we go. So we're just gonna kind of speed along here. Can I get faster? Hi Warhammer, how you doing? So Unreal Tournament. I played all the way up until 2013. It was a fine series. Don't know why they picked that one, to be honest. New World Aeternum. I didn't mind New World. New World was a fine game. One that's just PlayStation alone. That one kind of has me a little worried, but just because I'm not a big fan. Dungeons and Dragons. This one is apparently in the same vein of Honor Among Thieves, and I'm like, okay, I can get down with that. Outer Worlds 2 before the game's launch, which got me bugging, but I'm very excited for Outer Worlds 2. I hope that this game is not interrupted. Pac-Man with a very strange background image showcasing
kind of horrific.
Yes. Honor of Kings, which I know nothing about, but I'm very excited because some of the shots for this one was very beautiful. Armored Core, for those who enjoy the giant robots but also want a little bit of interesting politics to go with it. Mega Man. We've had a Mega Man show before, 2 Mega Man shows before, and I'm curious what this one's going to bring to the table. Exodus, which I heard was going to be releasing alongside the game. Spelunky, which I completely forgotten about. I'm excited to watch this one. Crossfire, once again, don't know very much about it. Concord, which is the bummer one, but it looks beautiful. Sifu, which this is a red band trailer. There is blood after this scene, but this is the last of the the last of the little snippets that they kind of announce. I'm here for it. Amazon Prime.
Very interesting.
It is going to be December 10th with additional episodic drops until December 17th. So I believe the first 2 or 3 is going to be on December 10th, and then it ends on December 17th, one a day. I believe. But doop. I had to leave it on this image. This homie looks so dang serious about a dang ring. Tell you what. Bandai, the figure arts of Lord of the Rings, Frodo Baggins, and a very interesting looking Gollum. Look at how happy he is. He looks like
Get that thing out of my house in a second.
How strange that a dry figure can look wet. Like it does. It looks like he's. It looks like he's sweating.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I am very happy that they gave it elongated arms so that way you can pose it up like this. They, kept their feet a little bit larger, and it has articulation over on the feet. This figure looks very well made. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing it. Don't get me wrong, I am a fan of Lord of the Rings, but I don't think I'm that big of a fan of Lord of the Rings. Of course, holding Sting and using the I forget what the hell, the Fellowship mark. Good looking figure, but nah, you can keep it. How do we have a price on that? No, we don't. But it is releasing November 18th. Oh, pre-orders start November 18th. Boop. An interesting duo of Friends brand Central Perk Loungefly bags.
They got the one that's the traditional backpack, but then they got this weird coffee cup one.
Yeah, the coffee cup one just looks like it has one big thing, and on the inside it has many small ones. Hard to tell.
Back up to the one where it's open.
Get out of here. To the one where it's open.
Or is there one where it's open? No, they don't show it open.
No, they don't show either one of them open, but this one has a coffee cup that's attached to the actual sit down area for Central Perk. I was
like the handle on the package on the secondary bag. Yeah, that's cute. Or a pocket.
And then on the back, it's the front of the shop. I like that.
That's
This
cute.
one's a lot better. Then you got the cup, which just looks like it has just one inserted area. I don't know if there's pockets on the inside, but
It's
probably.
definitely, based off that strip, some kind of like a bag that you're gonna put like the strap over your shoulder.
Oh yeah, so it's just your quick carry.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But this one's definitely a backpack because it's got two
Yeah, it's the
straps.
normal lounge pie style. Lounge pie is not cheap.
No, it probably isn't. These go on pre-order Friday, and eh, I'm a fan of Friends, but I don't think I'd be in the area for these ones. Badoop. Quincy, you showed me these once before,
Yes.
and I said I would like to try the Maple Bourbon Barbecue Whopper. So Burger King had a $1 million Whopper contest, kind of went under my nose. I didn't hear about it until 2 weeks ago, give or take. And it started off somewhere, and now we're getting.
Somewhere.
It started somewhere, and then we got them now. This November 14th, tomorrow, from the time of this recording, uh, they're going to release these 4 items: a Mexican street corn Whopper, a maple bourbon barbecue Whopper, which looks damn fine, a fried pickle ranch Whopper, along with pickle fries as a side order. Are you interested in any of these?
The pickle fries.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm.
I would try all three, not at once. There's no way I could do that. My big problem is, so me and Kai went and got Burger King at one point when I was out visiting her, and we each got a meal, and then we got something to split, and it cost like $40 fucking dollars. Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck happened, Burger King? Why is this so fucking outrageous?
Just to tick you
So
off.
I'm sitting here going, there's these 3 new Whoppers to try and fries. Do I have to like take a second mortgage out on the house to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
Well,
got pricey, man.
hopefully there will be a coupon or something where you buy it and you get a order of pickle fries free type stuff. I hope. But otherwise, pickle fries, nah, miss me with that. I'm not a big pickle guy. Mexican street corn, I'd probably try. That one does look very interesting, but you can keep the pickle ranch. Yeah. But dope. And that's all I got for today.
The only other thing I could think of, generally I have a rule: I will not talk about the holiday stuff this early, but the holiday pies are back at McDonald's.
Are they now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, aside from that, also Walmart is doing Black Friday really early. Um, super early. Like, I think it's the 17th to the 21st, and then Black Friday later. So,
Interesting.
yeah, they're wanting to get a jump start. Same thing with Newegg. Newegg's got a couple early bird Black Friday sales, and some were really good. Like if you're trying to upgrade your PS5, there is a 2 terabyte with heatsink, so that way you're not overheating your console for like I think $80. And I was like, damn, that's pretty good. And the load time's supersonic, very damn good. But enough of all that. We'll probably talk about it next week when Black Friday's nigh approach. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check out all the links down in the description for good old Humble Bundle, for good old Zenny. Get some very inexpensive glasses. They are running right now. Spend $35, get free shipping. Um, Remember to check out our Twitters. Oh, my Twitter. Quincy has had me to add his not.
I am migrating. I will be over at Threads.
I was about to say Blue Sky. And I'm like, no, you're not doing Blue Sky. So Threads. I will definitely change out some of those links so that way you can follow us proper. Um, Remember to check out. Check out my Twitter. We're blogging a bunch of freaking cool wrestling moves that happen in indie spots. like a wicked backbending freaking brainbuster that looked
That
painful.
reminds me, I got to talk to you about an indie wrestling thing I saw, but after cast.
Copy Delta. Well, then I'll end it off with at the end of days, at the end of months, at the end of years, please, please, for the love of God, love one another. It is free to do. Bye, everybody.
Hi, everyone.